Hey, 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 Sagittarius. So, here we are doing your May readings. This is a general tarot reading from the dates of May 3rd to May 10th. Gonna pull one oracle card and some tarot cards from the Fairy Wicked deck, and then we're going to clarify with the Destiny deck. Hope you guys are doing well and up in your spirits. Trying to think positive and speak positive, because I gotta admit we kind of are in dark times right now. Yeah, it's hard. Some insight, guidance, advice for my Sagittarians. So I'm gonna try to keep it chipper, but I'm also gonna keep it real. Card of the Sweat Lodge. Some of you guys may benefit from going to the spa, steam room, sweat room. It's card of 54. But I also think some of you guys are better off at this time in life going your own way or being your own light. Trusting your own intuition, kind of look at this card, dark times, the only thing that's lit up is her. You gotta know your own path. We're coming into a time where even the tarot community, people are so desperate for viewers and to do reads that a lot of what we're seeing and getting isn't really an apple branch. It's not really helpful. It's more for entertainment. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in the deck. I'm gonna shuffle and get you your tarot card reading, Sagittarius. Insight, guidance, advice for my Sagittarians. Sag. May 3rd through May 10th. So, Two of Air. Yeah, choices. A lot of people are coming up with these this or that scenarios, and I think a lot of it has to do with positive and negative thinking, or figuring themselves out, or following the crowd. That's the first time I've felt that way about it, but Ace of Air. Yeah, not knowing what to believe, what not to believe, especially when it comes to COVID stuff. When it comes to the way people are behaving, can be quite chaotic. 2 of Swords plus 1 sword, that's 3 of Swords. So, there's a lot of pain and suffering going around, and that might be affecting you for sure. Or if not, it's affecting a lot of people around you and in your environment, of course. Sun Wheel. Yeah, I think a lot of you are you're looking for a way through, is what I'm hearing. Not a way out, a way through the hard times. A light, something to hold on to keep positive. Me personally, I will put on a comedy movie just to make myself laugh. Laughter is very, very powerful in hard times. I've been actually listening to a guru from India. I don't really know how to pronounce his name correctly. Sadhguru, something like that. But even when he's talking about serious things, when he does his uploads on YouTube or addressing his people in his native tongue, he has a way of speaking and being in the moment while, addressing the sadness and the loss and telling these jokes that just kind of lightens up all the darkness. So you could be that for some people. 10 of Air. I think some of you really have a lot of thoughts going on. There's been a lot of loss, and you're just where's the light at the end of the tunnel? Where's the light at the end of the tunnel? I think, there's probably some of you have experienced deaths in the family and went to funerals. really picking that up heavy because there's so many swords here. So you just need something good to happen, like something positive. Need something to be happy about. I definitely suggest like going to a comedy show if you can, or putting on a funny movie. Yeah, that's literally like when nothing else is cheering me up in the whole entire world. That is like my last resort before, getting to the Ten of Swords, where I'm just like, I can't, and I have a mental breakdown. Burden of Air. It's a card of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You could have recently attended a funeral of an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or, you could be walking away from one, ending a relationship with an air sign. And that could be like a relationship with a mother, father, brother, sister, or romantic. And you got Old Witch, Moon, Hell. You could be thinking about a past relationship. This Scorpio moon really brought a lot of things up. The end of the deck, for some of you, if you're single, this is an air sign you're going to meet maybe by the next full moon, so the 26th. For my singles, you might, if you're, well, I don't want to say if you're out and about, because online dating is definitely a thing. So you might meet someone that you like to talk to that might be able to cheer you up. That's a romantic interest. Somewhere around May 26th, because I'm pretty sure that's when the full moon is. I have it written down over here on the whiteboard. I'm going to do some clarification. See 222 on my screen here, so that's interesting. Between the amount of playbacks and the average watch time, it's 4 2s. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. That's the 222 today too. Damn, it's the day of the twos again. Some insight, guidance, advice on the Two of Air. Just the Two of Swords. What's this Two of Swords about? The Empress. Libra. You could be. That's also like, yeah. You're definitely grabbing the bull by its horns and going to make what I'm hearing is a hard choice. I think it's whether or not to stay or say something, maybe to a Libra or an Aries, before you walk away. There's the Ace of Air here. Ace of Air. Strength. It's a card of Leo. Yeah, before you muster up the strength to walk away. Because there's definitely a door here. Yeah, I think it's hard for you to walk away from this person, whoever this is. It's not easy. There's no cups here. It's almost like in the act of walking away, if you are leaving someone, that it's kind of like you're giving up on love along with it. Like there's no cups in this reading so far. So you're definitely in your logical mind and everything you do right now, and guarding your emotions and not showing them, which sometimes we might feel is the best thing for us to do, and honestly it's the absolute worst thing that we could do. Finally some cups. Alright. Sun Will. It's clarified by the Two of Cups. Yeah, this kind of might be like an ultimatum. conversation, like try and have a conversation, maybe not for the first time, with someone about things that make you uncomfortable or need to change. And it either can end up in you walking away, which, things end for new things to begin. I like to remind people, if you are going through a bad breakup or a breakup, there's always going to be another love. How many times have you had a girlfriend or boyfriend already at the age you're at? Proof enough, right? Or, they could manage to stop doing those things, or you stop doing those things, or find some compromise, and y'all can continue to grow together in partnership. It's going to turn out different ways for different people, depending on how much love is there with the other person and how good the communication between you and this other person are. Ten of Air, Queen of Swords. Lots of Queen of Swords here. I almost feel like the Death card should be here, but no, I might be overthinking so much about a connection, or like I said, it's definitely possible that a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that has died. My condolences if that is true. Baron of Air, some clarification for the Baron of Air. The King of Swords. Sorry, I had to take a look there. There could be a real bad ending to a relationship, but it's almost like it was thought or planned out to move, so someone can move towards someone else, because they can't take it anymore. It's all there might be a relationship you're in and you don't want to hurt anyone, but it's there's no cups there. It's not love, and I don't really want to say it in such a way where there's someone out there where you can't live without, but you know what they say, marry the person you can't live without. But there might be someone out there that you really want to be with, and it's you have to end one thing to begin another. Get some clarification on Old Witch Moonhill. So many different scenarios for you Sagittarians. Five of Swords. Pluto retrograde on top of the Scorpio full moon. Y'all probably have Scorpio placements too. A lot of people are having breakups and starting new relationships. You'll know if this is you, but be gentle, don't be cruel. Six of Wands, bottom of deck, Celebration. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, Love Offer, Eight of Cups, Four of Cups, you're walking away from one relationship to go into another. You are your person. If it is you, please be mindful and be gentle. But, if you want to go, you want to go. If you're not happy, you're not happy. After you break up with someone, you really aren't responsible for their emotions and feelings. But do be gentle with them when you're breaking up, or, if you're gonna ghost, leave without telling them, just send them a message before you block them. Don't disappear out of thin air, leaving someone wondering why, especially in a time like this, because you might trigger someone to go a bit crazy. Just saying, we are in fragile times when it comes to the mind, so keep that in mind, Sagittarius.